Did you listen to Jeff and Professor Hamo in the morning? Here's what you missed.
Representing Kenya in Angola recently, first place winner at the Africa Bodybuilding Championships is our very own Everlyn Okinyi, who's been working out, by the way, for only 6 years.
Huh?
Only 6 years.
So this body near 6 years.
Everlyn, welcome to Hot 96.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beauty and brains. Wow. So, you decide to quit banking.
Yeah.
After how many years?
After working for 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
And you said, this is what I want to do now.
Yes.
Why?
I had a passion for it, first of all. Because when I was in the bank, I started training. Then I started competing, which was very interesting because you see, when you're a banker, you're seen as reserved.
Yes.
And then at the same time, you have to put on a bikini in an environment where people are still trying to understand what bodybuilding is.
Yeah.
And people are wondering why you're walking naked, kind of.
Alafu mimi ndo nakuletea check tena asubuhi.
Unaniletea check.
Si yule msichana niliona jana.
Akiwa na bikini. So first of all, it was a bit challenging because you see, you're wondering how will my employer take it? Yes.
And were they very helpful? Were they supportive?
Actually, very beyond what I had expected, because in that year, the first year I competed, I received an award for steering health and fitness in the organization.
Wow.
Yes, and it was very honorable receiving it from the GMD.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
NIC, man. NIC.
Mtu akolada.
What a man. By the way, if you want to see Everlyn in a bikini, Naughty Nate is about to put those pictures from the Africa Bodybuilding Association. We saw the pictures from the championship.
Yes.
In fact, that's how Katiba Clyde got in touch. He says, hey. What was it like? Have you competed at that level before?
The first competition I had was Arnold Classic Africa. Arnold Classic Africa probably is, in my opinion, bigger than the championship I went for. And I did it in May.
Where?
In South Africa.
Okay.
Arnold Classic is an open championship where people can come from all over the world to come and participate. So we had competitors from all over the world, and in that championship I was blessed to also win.
You won that as well?
Yes.
Huyu ni Arnold ule mmoja Schwarzenegger.
Huyo.
Alikuwa.
Alikuwa.
Is that the time that some fan came from
Yes, that one. During that.
Wow, you.
I think someone
when you were Hollywood. When you were Hollywood. So listen.
So this was the Arnold Schwarzenegger tournament, whatever it was, right?
Yes.
And you were number one?
Yeah.
In what? Same wellness and fitness?
Yes.
Allah.
We have a champion we don't even know.
We have no idea.
Did you meet Arnold?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, do alikupea hiyo trophy.
What was it?
Unfortunately, he's not the one who gave me the trophy,
But he was
there.
He was there.
Yeah.
And hamukuchukua picha?
Well, the circumstances didn't allow much because you see there are a lot of people who are also trying to.
So many, yeah. So you met the Terminator.
Yes.
And did he say, "I'll be back"?
Hasta la vista,
baby.
No problem. Huyo mtu alitusumbua. I repeated a lot of classes. Kwa sababu hiyo rambo na commando. Commando.
My goodness, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wow. So, in Angola, you're doing your routine, and it's probably, full of people. We saw a lot of Angolans, South Africans, Zambians, and plenty.
Yeah.
And they call your name.
Yeah.
What was it like?
It felt, first of all, when you go for a competition, and especially a bodybuilding competition, you don't see yourself. The judges see you. And also you have to look the specific category you're presenting. So sometimes when you're backstage, what happens is you see everybody and they seem to have better than you.
Yes, they're so good. They know what they're doing.
You criticize yourself so much. So
and they're flexing.
Actually, we tunapaka tan, yes, so that the muscle can pop a little bit. So when we went on stage, when the finals was being presented, you are not sure if you can probably have an idea. Maybe I am gonna place. from what I see, but you're not sure how you're gonna place.
Right.
So when you go on stage and we're there in the hall and there's so many Angolans cheering their own, and you're there, and fortunately or unfortunately, the only person who was there was my husband. So that's the only Kenyan who is cheering me on the floor. And also trying to take photos.
Wengine watu wamekimbia.
Hawajui hata ni nani.
Uni wetu. Uni Angolan.
So you're almost sure from the cheers that I'm not sure if I'm making it in this one.
But listen, Evelyn, do you make your way to these tournaments on your own? Do you provide for yourself all that?
Yes, I provide for myself, and I wish that I would get sponsors.
No. Ketepa mko wapi kwanza? Kwanza tunaanza na Ketepa. Sigieni huyu.
But we have a Kenya Bodybuilding Association.
Yes, I wish there would be somebody who would be able to at least help me out, because it's expensive, Jeff.
Yeah.
It is, because when you go for a tournament, there are many other things you pay for. I'm not even talking about the food to build the body. Yeah. I'm talking about just the process of getting yourself to step on that stage. It takes you almost $500,000
for one tournament, right? Because we're talking flight, application.
Then there is registration. Then there is the tanning has to be done by a tanning company, which charges just for the tanning only is $30,000.
To tan your body.
To tan your body, and it's a spray that takes only 5 minutes.
My goodness.
To do your face makeup only is like $30,000, and that's why I had to try and train myself to do my makeup.
Which you do.
Yes.
By the way, you look wonderful.
Thank you.
No wonder the husband has to go.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I have never done this on air again, but just for the sake of your sport, I'd like to ask you to take off your clothes for us to see. The six pack.
The six pack.
Yeah. This is strictly for the. Oh my goodness.
Watu wa utabi kujeni hapa. Tuko wengi tunajijua. My God, look at.
How many sit-ups do you do?
Okay, when I started training, I used to do a lot of sit-ups. But what happens is, if you want to gain muscle in your stomach, actually it starts by 1, food, whatever you're eating.
Diet.
Yeah, and then 2, compound workouts do a lot, because you have to reduce your body fat. So you have to have something that maximizes your fat reduction. And compound movements such as squats, lunges, deadlifts, those are things that really help just to reduce that fat level.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me something, do you eat meat?
Yes, I do. I eat meat, but I prefer white meat.
Okay.
Because it's the body understands it more and it's able to process better. Red meat is good in terms of quality of protein. However, its digestion takes longer, which means it creates a hiccup in the digestion system.
Lord. You mentioned your husband a moment ago.
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
Unfortunately, I'm not blessed in that way.
This time.
Yes. It's a matter of time.
So is he like your manager?
Yes, he's my manager.
He is, huh?
Yeah.
And he's very supportive of what you do.
120%.
Is he fit like you?
Yes, he is.
But he doesn't compete?
No. I mean, if I don't know how it works for those who compete, 2 of them. I mean, when you're in competition stage, there is a lot of mindset and energy involved. So you need somebody who is staying sane for you.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
So you, coming from Kenya, obviously those Southern Africans, Angolans, South Africans, Zambians, they think that they have it all.
Good.
They're so good when they have coaches, and on top of that, managers and a team and everything.
Yes.
And here's this Kenyan who shows up.
Yeah.
And we're only good at marathons according to them.
Yes.
And they're seeing this, really well-built figure.
Yeah.
I think, Allah, mtu ametoka
Kwanza
wapi?
wanasemaga
Exactly.
Africa. Wao wanasema we are from Africa.
Yeah. What do they think of you, Evelyn?
When I go to the championships I've gone to, we are in South Africa. We were 2 Kenyans, a gentleman and myself. And in this championship, I was the only Kenyan. So you see, like, they mention all the other countries when introducing, then they remember, and Kenya.
Like a by the way.
Like a by the way, you almost forgot this, but it's there.
Alafu unawalima.
Yes, and then
How does it feel?
the only thing is, like, there are so many bodybuilders out here.
Yes.
And Kenyans have good quality bodybuilders. But I think because of lack of financial
Yes,
or whatever,
it is, yes.
muscle,
Yeah.
they are not able to be out there.
And you know, no one can afford $500,000 per tournament.
Yes,
How
yes.
many people can afford? By the way,
Yeah.
I'm not name dropping here, but I was with the president the other day.
Yes, yes.
And there were a couple of sports teams that came to see him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's the Jiu-Jitsu Taekwondo one that's going to South Korea for a tournament.
Yeah.
The basketball team that
Yeah.
just came back from a very successful tournament.
Yeah.
They came second, huh?
Yeah.
And there was one more team, netball.
Yeah.
And you know, impressive, the president saying, look, all these bodies
Yeah.
have now got money.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's Kenya basketball, Kenya volleyball, Kenya
Yeah.
taekwondo, every organization
Yeah.
is now being given money.
Yeah.
And the sports minister was there, Ambassador Mina Mohammed.
Yeah.
And Two-Way, I think his name is General Two-Way.
Yes,
they were
yes.
all there, and the president said, look, you guys have money for every outfit.
Yeah.
We have no excuse now
Yeah.
not to, you know, facilitate
Yeah.
these athletes from going out there.
Yeah.
You know, tunasikia stories of watu wanalala kwa corridor, pesa hazijalipwa. You know, vitu kama
Yeah.
hizo.
Yeah.
It's so unfair.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, look at someone like you.
But first of all, Jeff, I'm wondering,
Yeah.
they call all those people.
Yes.
Somebody like myself, I went to stand for the country. I wasn't part of the sports team that went
Imagine,
there. You see where it all starts.
I don't believe
So we need that exposure and recognition. That I see so many ladies who have muscle in Kenya who can be able to compete, but until it's put out there and recognized. And I was so grateful to Ambassador Amina Mohammed for actually tweeting about my win.
Wow.
But now that is one step,
Yes.
because it gives faith and courage to women out there who want to stand and do this sport.
Yeah.
But now there is another step. We need to be helped to go out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Big Ted today.
No,
Big Ted.
you have
He's the one who really facilitates
Yeah,
these things.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, look, this is a no-brainer.
Yes, tayari
Two tournaments. You see, Moja?
Yes.
In South Africa
Amejifanyia mwenyewe.
and in Angola. Do you think people now in the Bodybuilding Association, they know the name Everlyn Okinyi? Do they know the name now?
Even in the world charts, like right now where it stands,
Yes.
like I rank 23rd
In the world.
in the world in amateur in this category.
Fitness and wellness.
Yes.
23rd.
Yes, which I think is a very good place.
Yeah, I'm sure the first 22 are American.
Yeah. No. Brazilians.
Oh, they're good Brazilian.
Brazilians. Exactly.
Hey, ni natural.
Unajua inabidi ukae chonjo.
Wanatoka wakiwa.
Brazil utalimwa. Wizi sijui nini.
Kwa hiyo beach lazima wa display.
Ukae road. This is nice.
My goodness, even this
But
is
Africans have incredible shape to make incredible muscle and female graceful muscle even out there.
yeah. We have the natural body.
We have the natural body for it.
All we need to do is sculpt it kidogo.
Kidogo, kidogo tu.
Hapa na pale.
Hapa na pale.
But you know, before a long time,
Yes.
our biggest setback was we didn't have the legs. You know that thigh. You know your mazgwembe.
Yes.
Right.
Kidhai.
But that's changing now, huh?
No, it's just a matter of training it. Yeah, it's just a muscle. You train it. Yeah.
When you train, Evelyn, how many hours a day do you put in?
When I'm training for championships or when I'm training
Kawaida.
Kawaida.
Yes.
Kawaida, I'll do like maybe 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Like solid, or depending on what your program is.
It's solid because what I do, like I don't even look at the time, but I have a to-do list that I have to do. So I just focus on getting the work done. Yeah.
Do you think this is what you were made to do?
This is a calling.
Ellie Shuri,
Umeona?
a banker turned bodybuilder. Now she's laughing all the way to the bank.
Oh yes, literally.
We're going to take a break, come back, talk about how you are helping sculpt people. That's what you do, right? As a personal trainer, and you've showed us some amazing pictures where you turn before into the after.
Yeah.
And it's possible, eh?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Those are people like you and me.
Guy, na watu wanakulaga ugali asubuhi.
No. Wanashambulia sio kukula. Wanashambulia.
In fact, kukula is okay, but kushambulia.
Kukula kushambulia.
Na watu wa census kesho.
This is
It's
nice.
wonderful. We're talking live with Everlyn Okinyi. She is the winner, not just at the recent Africa Bodybuilding Championships in Luanda, Angola, but in South Africa before the Arnold Schwarzenegger tournament. #1 in Africa. Who does that? Everlyn Okinyi.
Did you listen to Jeff and Professor Hamo in the morning? Here's what you heard.
Very recently in Luanda, Angola,
Bas.
she was placed #1, beating out all of Africa in the wellness and fitness category. Everlyn Okinyi, congratulations.
Thank you.
So now you're heading off to Spain, hopefully.
Yes.
But again, the expenses are so high.
Yes, and they're drumming.
And you know, we're talking about $500,000 each time you go.
Yes.
But now, is it getting easier for you? Because now they've seen your track record.
Yeah.
You've won these huge tournaments. You've beaten all the Muzungus, for lack of a better word,
Oh, yes.
who have, you know, trainers and,
Yeah.
and endorsements and all kinds of backing.
Yeah.
What do you require? I mean, what do you need? Why?
You know, Jeff, I saved for this.
Okay.
And I saved for this so that I can show somebody out there who can help me that I am able, I'm capable. So I just need some endorsements, and I need probably some sponsor to come through. Yeah. And just help me. Because I can do this, I can do it in the world arena, I can do it. But I can't do it financially.
Yes.
If you are out there and you're listening, please, I just need that backup.
Give us your
You don't even have to give me the money in cash. Just tell me the hotel. You're going to which hotel? It's paid this, paid this, paid this, paid this. Just pay it. I'll just take myself there.
And you'll show up.
Yes.
Where is the next big competition?
Big competition is in Spain. I'm going for the annual Classic Europe.
Is
Wow.
that
In the next probably, it's in the weekend from 17th to 22nd.
of September?
Yeah.
Is that in Madrid or Barcelona?
In Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah.
My God. And the whole world will be there.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Yeah.
So now you're competing beyond Africa.
Yeah.
And
And
you know,
she's 23rd globally.
in the world.
Yes.
Yes, in the ranking in amateur wellness.
When you look at the other women,
Yeah.
I'm sure you go through their videos or
Yeah.
their you know, the pictures.
100%.
Do you say, goodness gracious, am I ever gonna get? Or can I beat this woman? Do you tell yourself that, or do
I
you
tell
say?
myself that, but I tell myself I have work to do, and I get down to work. Because if I get into a space where I'm just looking at them and feeling pity for myself, then I will not beat them. I have to get the work done.
Who inspires you, Everlyn? Who's your inspiration?
Actually, currently, the lady who leads wellness worldwide in the Pro League. Let me explain the difference. Right now, I've been doing amateur championships, and the 2 wins that I got qualify me for a pro card. However, my pro card, for it to come, it's under application, so it has to come for me to be in the Pro League. But the Pro League is harder than the amateur.
Amateur.
So the lady who leads it is called Angela Borges. She has an amazing physique.
Look her up, Nate. Look her up. Angela Borges.
Yes, Angela Borges.
Is she American?
She's Brazilian.
Oh, there you go.
You go.
Yes.
So now,
Yeah.
as soon as you get that endorsement from the pros,
Yes.
then you become a pro.
Yes.
And that's like crazy stuff. I mean, you
Yes.
have
So
to
right,
compete.
like I have to like really put in the work to be able to be competitive enough. I believe the work that I've put in so far, I'm still competitive, but yes.
You need to push.
Yes.
I'm just looking at a picture of Angela Borges.
Umetumia picha hapo? My goodness. Yeah?
It's tough out there.
Yes, it is.
But you can compete with these ones, huh?
Why not?
Yes.
Yes, and
Why
you can
not?
beat them.
Why not? What do they have, Jeff?
That you don't.
Exactly.
Kama amepia tizi bila kusaidiwa. Hana endorsement. Ni yeye peke yake.
Hana trainer,
Ni
hana
gongro.
train.
Yes.
Diet ni yake.
Bas. Chapa mjengo kidogo changa. Kuja utoniwe changa.
Everlyn, you know, you chose a sport that
Yeah.
unfortunately doesn't get much support from government.
Yeah.
Do you hope this will change once they see the evidence? Look at you. Ulijipeleka huko, and look what you brought back.
Yes, I hope that will change, and that's why I'm doing this, Jeff. Even if it doesn't change for me as Evelyn, I'm hoping that somebody out there who is inspired by my journey would be, able to, gain from it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's some men, let's face it, who are not attracted to
muscle.
Too much muscle.
Yes.
Let's face it.
Yes.
What do you think of that? What do you think?
I think everybody has a right to choose whatever they prefer. If I'm not your cup of coffee, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. I totally respect that. However, when because there are times I've gone for tours around the country, and when you speak to men aside, they love the women to work out, look good. They love women to work out and look good. They just don't want their wife to look good enough to be seen by other people out there. It's complicated.
Yes.
So that is what I've learned. But also, I can't run away from the fact that there are people who actually just don't like, they get scared with muscle. And some of them get insecure. For no apparent reason, you just feel like a lady who has muscle it can beat you. I mean, there's a difference between muscle and aggression.
Absolutely.
So if your basic question is if I'm stronger than an average woman, of course, definitely I am. I train every single day for that. But if you ask me if I'm aggressive, of course I'm not. Meaning, if I have to protect myself, I will.
Yes.
But I will not hit you up because I have muscle. So please don't attack anyone, Jeff. Utajua hii muscle ni ya Instagram.
Don't mix these two.
Speaking of Instagram, please give us your social media handles so that folks can look you up and check out these amazing photos.
Eval Health and Fitness, EVEAL Health and Fitness. So if you're on Instagram, Eval_Health_ and Fitness _ and if you're on Twitter, check Eval Health and Fitness. If you're on Facebook, Eval Health and Fitness, and my personal page on Facebook is Everlyn Okinyi Owala.
Beautiful. Eval all the way, right? Check it out, and we're going to put that as well on our handles. So the other thing that you do, Evelyn, is you personally train people.
Yes.
Like, you can turn a person into a before, into an after. You've showed us some amazing pictures. So what do people contact you and say, look, can you help me?
Yes, people contact me and tell me, can you help me? And most people, there are people who need help mentally.
Yes.
There are people who need help physically. And there are people who just want to stay in a particular space. So whether you want to reduce or you want to gain but remain lean, or probably I have had people who have had attempted suicide issues, like people have, depression and that kind of thing. So those are the kind of things we do. My job is to help you from point A to B. Yeah.
Is it difficult sometimes?
Sometimes it's difficult because it involves me emotionally. I think I invest a lot of my emotions to my clients because when they tell me there are problems, like I kind of own it. So, and you own it, but you don't want to voice it also so many times to the client. So it can just bother you sometimes. You sleep it, you think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and think about how to help them.
And you're still training yourself at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
What's your weekly diet like? Like, let's say, from Monday to Sunday, what's your weekly diet? What do you keep away from? The ugalis and the rices, or once in a while pasta is good for you, they say. What's your diet?
Mostly I keep away from junk food. I think I've kept away from it until my system is used to it.
Have you KFC out in India?
No, I don't even remember like I should have this. The last time, like after my competition, I think what I really was craving for, because sometimes when you've been on a strict diet, you can crave for something.
Yes.
I was just craving for latte,
Yeah.
So I decided to have a cup of latte.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jeff, I had a horrible flight.
Were you throwing up throughout?
my stomach was hurting.
Oh no.
Because of the milk. Like I had stayed so long without having
milk.
anything.
You become lactose intolerant.
Exactly.
What?
Temporary intolerance.
Oh, Polly.
So ideally, your body is what you train it to eat, and sometimes you train it the wrong food, and it adapts to that, but it's not processing properly.
Yes. Yeah. And a bit of alcohol now and then, Misawa, or are you strictly off?
For those who actually take it, they can have it with moderation. The good thing is that what I normally advise my clients to do is stay away from it for a bit, so that you see the impact to your body. Then now when you go back to take it, you take it knowing its impact to your body efficiency.
Just like you did with the milk, the latte.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. So that when you take it, now you know what, because even if I tell you like there's so much calorie in a glass of wine, and it can be another story,
Yes.
And probably there are people who their body can manage it better than others.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic advice there. And of course, they always say water.
Yeah. Oh, take a lot of water. Take a lot of water.
Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah.
Your body needs it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can't drink enough water.
No, you can't drink enough water.
Okay. You've heard, if you haven't heard the name before, folks, she's our latest superstar champion. Everlyn Okinyi. And then she adds a little Owala at the end, but it's all good. Evelyn, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
You are a star and we're proud of you.
Thank you.
And we will spread your name to the people we know.
Thank you.
Because we know you are the real deal.
Thank you.
You are the real deal.
Thank you.
From banker to bodybuilder, laughing all the way to the bank. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Catch Jeff Koinange and Professor Hamo every day, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Hot 96.